Hello, friends. What is up? I'm so annoying. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hey, my name is Chanel. I'm your resident movie watching BFF. This is a channel where we watch movies together, and I just talk. I chit-chat through the movies. I let you know what's going on in my head the whole time. Some people think it's fun. Some people hate it. Both types, let me know in the comments, because engagement is engagement. I feel like being a troll today. Anyways, when you click on one of my videos, we like to watch movies with a filmmaking perspective. I didn't go to film school, so this is my... I just hit the mic. You get to come along for the ride. Okay, so today's video is going to be the Royal Tenenbaums from the year, give me a second, 2001. We've been doing a lot of 2000s on the channel. I love Wes Anderson. I love his super stylized frame. I'm going to be looking for symmetry, freaking symmetry. We are going to be looking for long takes. Wes Anderson loves a tracking shot, so camera on track, symmetry, quirky characters, quirky color. I am going to be really psyched about the script. I think I'm going to be looking for just the script to be really entertaining. It won an Oscar, or it's nominated for an Oscar. I don't think it won. I'm looking for storybook. Wes Anderson writes with chapters, and his movies tend to unfold like a storybook. Quite literally, there are pages turned, chapters usually. Going off of Moonrise Kingdom, he likes to deal with houses that look like doll houses. You know, his sets are quite actually built to pan like a story. It's storybook perfection. That's what Wes Anderson does best, so I'm going to be looking out for that. And I have to say that disaffected acting style, I don't really know what to call it. I guess you call it disaffected or deadpan. It's not really how people speak. And that tends to be my number one. It's not even a complaint with Wes Anderson because it's style. It's just style. So it's not really how people talk, but it is funny because, I don't know, I'm a fan of deadpan. What do you want from me? I know who's in this movie already. I've seen like Gwyneth Paltrow and Bill Murray and Ben Stiller, and he loves to use Jason Schwartzman. Yeah, Wes Anderson has like a crew. I see the logline. Just eccentric members of a dysfunctional family gather under the same roof for various reasons. And then we'll see where this one stacks up against other Wes Anderson movies, because why not? That'll be fun. Okay, if you want more from me, Patreon information description box below. There you can catch my full-length reaction to this. Other ways to support the channel below. Don't forget to stick around to the end of one of my watches because I hit the IMDb movie trivia with you guys. You see what I missed. So, without further ado, let's get right into today's video, which is the Royal Tenenbaums from 2001. Oh my god, there's nudity in this? Nudity, violence, alcohol use, smoking, foul language, sexual content. Storybook perfection.
Royal Tenenbaum bought the house on Archer Avenue in the winter of his 35th year.
This is Alec Baldwin's voice. Love to hear it. Hey Jude.
Are you getting divorced?
We made certain sacrifices as a result of having children, but no, Lord, no.
Talking to children like they're adults is so classic Wes Anderson.
Ethelene Tenenbaum kept the house and raised the children.
Ethelene. Good name. That's Angelica Houston.
I need $187.
Write yourself a check.
God dang, it's so Wes Anderson.
Chaz Tenenbaum had, since elementary school, taken most of his meals in his room.
Push in. The symmetry is just, like, insane. Kind of looks like the location for Moonrise. I love that zoom. So quirky. You guys should probably take a shot every time I say quirky in this reaction.
This is my adopted daughter, Margot Tenenbaum.
Oh, that's rude.
They shared a sleeping bag and survived on crackers and root beer.
So cute. These are anamorphic lenses. There's going to be anamorphic lenses the whole time. That's what Wes Anderson does.
Invitations were never extended to anyone else.
Richie's got the best look.
What'd you think, Dad?
Didn't seem believable to me.
Good night, everyone.
He had not been invited to any of their parties since.
Love the energy. I'm having fun. 22 years later. Gene Hackman, they let me know. This plucky score. Gwenny. Love Gwen.
Royal had lived in the Lindbergh Palace Hotel for 22 years.
Whoa, money bags.
No one in his family had spoken to him in 3 years. Richie had retired from professional tennis at 26.
Mid-match nervous breakdown, is that what that said?
Among the nettles of the sage thicket.
Symmetry. You can also take a shot every time I say symmetry. I don't need to say it. You could just, anytime you see symmetry, you'll die if you take a shot.
You think I'm especially not a genius? I don't.
The swagger of Owen Wilson. That's what you're getting when you cast him. That's gonna hide it.
How are you, my darling?
Margot was married to the writer and neurologist Raleigh Sinclair.
So quirky, so random. What? She missing a finger? How? When? Did I miss that? Did that happen when she was a kid?
She was known for her extreme secrecy. For example, none of the Tenenbaums knew she was a smoker, which she had been since the age of 12.
All right, Dudley. Make yours like mine.
Okay, close enough, right? This Adidas tracksuit is so iconic. Some pep in your step, kid. Look alive.
Chaz and their 2 sons, Ari and Uzi, were also on the flight, as did their dog, who was discovered in his cage several thousand yards from the crash site.
Wes Anderson loves a still life, you guys. You notice this?
Doesn't matter.
Hypochondriac much? That's not the right word, right? What's he afraid of?
To be legally established as single, in light of the circumstances.
What do you mean?
Will you marry me?
What? That was a real non sequitur.
This isn't really a tax issue, is it?
I don't know why I put it that way.
Hi.
Where are they? I think it's New York, but that car had like a European license plate.
Did you call a locksmith?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't understand. Did you pack your bags before you got locked out, or how did you?
Good questions. When did you pack those bags? Margot, good. She's depressed, right? She's super depressed.
Nor do I think it's very intelligent to keep an electrical gadget on the edge of the bathtub.
I tied it to the radiator.
Well, it can't be very good for your eyes anyway.
I need a change. Hang on.
Christmas time music? So far it has been popular music in addition to score.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hello, beautiful.
She having an affair?
Wait a minute, damn it.
Stop following me.
Well, I'm dying. I'm dying.
He's lying. That's what I'm saying.
Take it easy, Ethel. Now, hold on, baby. Hold on. Hold on.
Nice long take. No cuts. No, we're not cutting into close-ups. We're not cutting into over the shoulders. Very Wes Anderson, so just a wide shot.
Ethel, baby, I am dying.
Takes it back.
Are you or aren't you?
Dying? Yeah.
Every day, baby, every day. We're all a little bit closer to death.
You told us he was already dead.
Yeah, well, now he's really dying.
I received your message. I'm coming home as soon as possible.
Whoa. Gorgeous, pretty, slow motion.
What's so funny?
They're so cute. They're so cute. Okay, just brother, sister, I'm hoping. Yeah, they're just really excited to see each other because she's with Owen Wilson, right?
Fed Mordecai 3 sardines and set him free.
Boy, Mordecai. Do you guys like the name Royal? Comment below. I don't mind it. If I ever become a celebrity, Royal is gonna be it.
I've missed the hell out of you, my darlings. Well, you know that, though, don't you?
Daddy dearest.
The 3 of you and your mother are all I've got, and I love you more than anything.
Oh!
Chaz, let me finish here.
Oh!
What do you propose to do?
I can't say, really.
Make up for lost time, I suppose. Well, she wasn't your real grandmother, and I never knew how much interest you had.
Cram it, Dad.
Can I see my grandsons?
It's a great tracksuit.
Thank you, my sweet boy.
Does he change? Doubt it.
How do you do? Not too well. I'm dying.
It's a good cut. Not well, I'm dying. New scene.
He wrote me a letter. He says he's in love with you.
What are you talking about?
Wait, Richie is in love with her.
Henry, I have no interest in Franklin Benedict or Doug Cartwright. I never did. And as far as...
Henry?
That actually scared me, you guys. I'm dead.
I haven't slept with a man in 18 years.
It's a lot of years, guys. Damn, the zooms are so smooth. I keep wondering, like, is this really hard or what? Your focus puller has to pull focus quick. But I'm wondering if maybe that's not hard. I don't know much about cinematography. Maybe it's easy. I don't know. Comment below if you know.
I'm very sorry for your loss. Your mother was a terribly attractive woman.
Well, I bet Mom would have wanted us to meet him before he died, wouldn't she? Don't you think?
I'm just so struck by the silences sometimes. It's so funny.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm adopted. Did you know that?
Did you try to sew it back on?
Wasn't worth it.
Wonder how they did it. What do you guys think? Wrap her real finger in some wood?
I had a lot riding on that match, you know, financially and personally.
Oh, Dad.
I don't know, Jim. There's obviously something wrong with him. He's taken off his shoes and one...
Playing Gandhi?
Actually, I think he's crying. That's his sister Margot and her new husband, Raleigh.
Oh, that's why.
You still got that little BB in your hands, has he?
Oh, yeah.
It's the object of the game, wasn't it? Got me disbarred. I don't hold it against you, do I? You think you could start forgiving me?
It's a lot of forgiveness, bro. Royal Tenenbaum is either a narcissist or just emotionally mature and emotionally manipulative. I love diagnosing. What do you guys think?
Shall we split?
Yes, sir.
No, call me Mr. Tenenbaum.
Call me Mr. Tenenbaum.
By the way, I heard about that letter you sent to Eli.
Margot.
Those aren't mine.
They just fell out of your pocket.
Caught you, babe. Lying about not smoking is pretty funny. I had that in my family too. It's just great. It's like, I can smell it.
Did you tell Margot about that letter I wrote to you? Why? Did you mention it? Why would she repeat that, I wonder?
Well, I would ask you the same question.
And that painting, guys? What is that?
I didn't say anything. What? I'm sorry, don't listen to me. I'm masculine. I've been spaced out.
The silences are just absolutely killing me, you guys. Ignore me. I was on mescaline all day.
What are you suggesting? That he come here and stay in my room. You poor, washed-up papa's boy.
All right, listen, now get out of it.
Damn, siblings.
Well, he's already up there.
What?
What?
Moved in?
I guess you can wake him up and throw him out. If Mom says it's okay.
Gramps is staying. Oh my god. You staged this up.
Is he gonna be all right?
That depends. Is he a fighter?
Yeah.
Then that's the best we've got.
Classic Wes Anderson. That line of dialogue depends. Is he a fighter? Then that's the best we got.
I never did stop loving you, by the way. You believe that?
Not really.
Not really. You guys think I could work for Wes? I'm sure I could. I deadpan really well. love this glowy, glowy, pretty, pretty tent. This is so Moonrise Kingdom.
I don't know what you think you're gonna get out of this, but believe me, whatever it is, it's not worth it.
How long do you intend to stay here?
I don't know.
She does sad eyes so well. She's like,
Richard, I know you're terribly close to Margot and probably understand her better than anyone. May I confide in you?
Okay.
I believe she's having an affair.
What do you want to do?
I don't know, perhaps...
Find the guy and get him?
Well, no, I thought we...
okay. Ouchie. Ow. Ow. Knuckles. Oof.
You can't raise boys to be scared of life. You gotta brew some recklessness into them.
I think that's terrible advice.
Gotta brew some recklessness into him. I love this song. This movie has had way more popular music than I could have ever guessed. Ran to the police station. I love this song. Found out he began to shout and he started the investigation. Oh. Spit on the ground. Time my name gets mentioned. Boy, if I get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in the house of detention. Yes, Gramps. Queen of Corona. Stealing. I love this. I support this. These kids need a little something. This is so cute.
30 years ago, I was knifed in a bazaar in Calcutta. He carried me in the hospital on his back.
Who stabbed you?
He did. Stuck me right in the gut with that shit.
Who stabbed you? He did. I just love the surprise of it. I was not expecting that.
You got more grit, fire, and guts than any woman I've ever met.
This is what we call a oneer, long take, no cutaways. Got to keep that performance up during a walk and talk.
What? What did you say? I said sit down, goddamn. I heard you. I want you out of my house. This is not your house. Raggedy ass out. Don't talk semantics with me. No, this is not your...
What's going on here?
This is the Tenenbaum kitchen? I thought it would be bigger. That's it. Oh, what's he got?
The name of the patient is Royal Tenenbaum.
That's a tic-tac. That's a tic-tac.
They've fallen on hard times now, haven't they?
I can't say no.
This is bullshit. Change it.
Hold on a minute, please.
What's going on?
Pagoda has something to say.
He has the cancer.
No, he doesn't. And you don't eat 3 cheeseburgers a day with French fries if you got it.
You got the cheeseburgers.
I do have high blood pressure, though. But I just want to say the last 6 days have been the best 6 days of probably my whole life.
Immediately after making this statement, Royal realized that it was true.
Okay, character learned something in a screenplay. We love it. This could be a real house instead of one of those dollhouse-like sets that Wes Anderson usually has made, because I haven't seen him really pan past walls like he likes to do. It's been contained within the rooms, you know?
You son of a bitch!
That's the last time you put a knife at me. Hear me?
Second and last time. All right. I mean, Wes Anderson is purposely keeping this location ambiguous because the license plates just say Department of Secrets, which is pretty classic Wes Anderson. He wants it to be a storybook, fantasy. Hey, cowboy.
I'm not in love with you anymore.
Oh?
And gross.
Look at this. Instead of cross-covering, he's moving the camera. It's so cool. I just love it.
You never gave me the time of day till I started getting good reviews.
Your reviews aren't that good.
Rock and roll. First marriage. I remember that. I'm loving this. That was great. Love the background file.
She smokes.
Yes.
That's what he gets out of it.
Which way are you leaning, by the way? I'll inform you of my decision at the appropriate time. I get it.
Which way are you leaning?
Calling some friend, trying to catch some check.
Wow. I can't pretend I don't cut my own hair because I literally do all the time. Mordecai. Oh, no. That is tough. That's tough. That's tough.
Dudley, where is he?
He'll probably sleep for several hours, and then he'll come back to check.
His buzz job got fixed.
Doctor said to let him sleep.
I guess I'm rooting for him and Margot, but I feel a little bit weird about it. But I think that's what they want. They want you to root for them, right? Their true loves.
May I have a cigarette?
What?
I don't smoke.
Shall I repeat the question?
You don't smoke.
I know that.
The script. I don't know what it is. It's the payoff, I guess. It's the payoff.
How long have you been a smoker?
Since I was 12.
22 years.
Richie Tenenbaum, please.
Your name?
Royal Tenenbaum.
Do you think Wes Anderson directs other actors in scenes to just stare straight ahead and blink a lot? He goes home. It's so sweet.
No.
I like Luke Wilson. That's it. I just like him. Chanel.
How many stitches did you get?
I don't know. You want to see?
This is some gorgeous framing. I'm loving it. The tent, and then her, and then him, kind of mimicking the triangle.
I love you.
They are so cute. Okay, I'm alright with it. She's adopted.
She would never say where she came from.
Oh my god, you guys. And I love the soundtrack.
So you're elevator operators now?
We'll get a bump as soon as we join the union. Margot Tenenbaum?
Yeah.
Well, since when?
Since always.
Beautiful. I still don't know what city we're in. I hate not knowing. I just want to look it up.
Holy sh**.
You came back. But this bird has much more white feathers on.
You got older. Maybe.
I always wanted to be a Tenenbaum, you know?
But you didn't have a drug problem then.
Sometimes they sound identical, you guys. The Wilson bros.
And I want to get better.
There he goes.
What?
There he goes.
You probably don't even know my middle name.
Anne.
You don't have one.
Helen.
Should probably know that one, Dad.
What's this?
It's a divorce. Here comes my bus. Thanks, Sanchez.
You're welcome.
Well, damn. Dad learned his lessons.
I'm a widower myself.
I know you are, Jazz.
Oh my gosh, the Margot Tenenbaum, like window lean.
My nicotine inhaler. It's supposed to help me quit.
Is it working?
Not really. Can't say I saw that one coming, you guys. Definitely didn't.
Where's my shoe?
The acting is so, like, deadpan and disaffected that I wasn't really... You never see anyone go crazy enough to go off the rails like this. It just kind of comes out of nowhere. That's how it feels, at least. I feel like any other movie, you'd watch him kind of descend into madness and get bigger and bigger. Eli! Chase, 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 chase. It's the most emotion we've seen, outward emotion we've seen in this whole movie. right?
Did I hit the dog?
Yeah.
No, not the dog.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
No, that dog survived a plane freaking crash. I'm angry.
At which point I apparently lost control of the vehicle.
I think he's part mutt. What kind of papers do you have for him?
I always wanted a Dalmatian so bad.
Put this on.
The timing of this take is insane, you guys. It's been like ankle broken, dog. You look great. We haven't cut.
These aren't structure-bearing elements, Dad.
It doesn't matter. It's still best.
Worried about insurance, and we still haven't cut.
You boys come up here with me.
Wow.
He's still under there.
Poor dog. And yeah, we still haven't cut.
I've had a rough year, Dad.
I know you have, Chazzy.
Are we gonna cut? Not yet. Boom. That's it. Wow, we gotta check that one out. That was minutes.
See, now he has more white feathers on his neck.
I wonder what happened to him.
Sometimes if a person has a traumatic experience, their hair turns white.
Yeah.
This was one of my first hiding places.
There we go, girl. There we go. I'm trying to think if we have any loose ends to tie up. I mean, Ethel still has to get married, right?
I do.
Etheline and Henry were married 48 hours later in Judge's Chambers. Was produced at the Cavendish Theater.
This is my adopted daughter, Elaine Levinson.
Wow. Show to play about the family. I love the tracksuit fame.
Royal had a heart attack at the age of 68.
No, Royal. 68, wow. It's kind of younger than I thought. I thought he was in his 70s. I just got chills. Epilogue. Wow.
Most satisfactory.
Black tracksuits.
Fire! Fire!
Died tragically rescuing his family from the wreckage of a destroyed sinking battleship. Sweet, 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 sweet. I miss Richie's long hair, gotta say. He looks so cool. It's gonna be the ending image. I just got chills. So complete. So complete. Oh my god, it was written by Wes and Owen. They're friends then. Fun. Fun. Ah, I'm so tired today. The Royal freaking Tenenbaums from 2001. I always say it. I've now seen it. That was freaking cute, right? You guys, it's just like pretty standard Wes Anderson. I can't really say it's not much different from what he does, man. Pleasant. I wasn't pleasantly surprised. It was probably exactly what I was expecting. And stylistically, characters, heavy subject matter. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting the little love story in there, but I felt like the performances really carried it. I was pretty shocked that this didn't look like one of those Wes Anderson cross-section dollhouse sets that he's so famous for, or, that I'm used to. Because I think I started hopping on the Wes Anderson train around Moonrise Kingdom, and then I backtracked. So this might be a real house. This might be a home that they actually sourced, because it didn't seem like he was panning past walls and such. So that's I'm just looking at my notes here. I do want to know what city this was. My God, I was like, it could have been New York. I think it could have been. There was no recognizable buildings for me. It was just city. And shocking how much pop culture music was in that soundtrack. I've known Wes Anderson to go hardcore on a score and really get, and his soundtracks are usually pretty unique. So the fact that this one had a bunch of pop culture music, pretty cool. Pop culture music. Okay, Chanel. So I'm just beyond ready to get into this. And, oh yeah, this is for everyone at home. This is my best Wes Anderson face. And then these were the kids at all times. I would die to be on one of his sets, truly. So the first things first, budget, $40 million movie? I say lower, 30, 21 million. Okay. So I was a little bit off there. So this was Harlem, New York. 144th Street and Covenant Avenue, Convent Avenue, Harlem, Manhattan. That's the Tenenbaums' house. Trinity Cemetery, 155th and Broadway. This is all on location in New York. I see no studios, none. So I think that house was a real location. Trivia section, and I'm already so psyched by the first thing I see. The hand that is seen with the BB lodged between its knuckles is not Ben Stiller's, but Andrew Wilson's, brother of Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson. When they were children, Owen fired a BB gun at Andrew's hand, and the BB has been there ever since. I was about to say, that looked real. Oh my god, the original Hawk used to play Mordecai was kidnapped during shooting and held for ransom. Production could not wait for him to be returned. The bird that appears later in the movie has more white feathers because it's a different bird. I feel bad for Mordecai, but whoa, that's a good bit of movie trivia. Although the exteriors were largely shot in New York City, Wes Anderson intentionally avoided virtually all shots of skyscrapers or distinctive New York City landmarks. When Royal and Pagoda are talking in Battery Park on the southern tip of Manhattan, Anderson intentionally had Kumar Palana stand directly in front of the Statue of Liberty so it wouldn't show up in the shot. So why the red tracksuits? This is interesting. Anderson told Ben Stiller that it's because Chas was so obsessed with safety after the death of his wife, red would make everyone easier to see in case of an emergency. Anderson later admitted on the DVD audio commentary he had no real reason behind the costumes. He just always imagined those characters in red Adidas tracksuits. Oh my god, we just did Ocean's 11 on the channel. Danny Glover, Luke Wilson, and Owen Wilson all turned down parts in Ocean's 11 to appear in this film. Cool. Oh my god, what? The scene where Richie punches the glass and Mordecai's pen was unscripted? This was improvised by Luke Wilson on the spot. I'm confused. Wes Anderson admitted in interviews his one regret was that he could not make this experience more enjoyable for his lead, Gene Hackman. And it was said Gene Hackman only signed on because he wanted an enjoyable experience. Hackman later complained, "Wes, you said this is supposed to be fun and relaxing for me while I'm not having fun." What? Gene Hackman read the script. Like, what did he think he'd be doing? I'm really confused. Like, what? The spots on the Dalmatian mice were created using Sharpie pen. Funny. Archer Avenue is fictional. The Tenenbaum house did exist as a practical location at 144th Street and Convent Avenue in Hamilton Heights section of Harlem. For production, designers rented and completely redecorated the house. The scenes in the kitchen, however, were shot in another house next door. It took the production team 20 takes, but it was the 18th take that the audience sees in the final movie. So, you have seen my reaction to the Royal Tenenbaums from 2001. Now I want to hear from you. What did you think of this one? Did you catch it in theaters? Did you catch it after the fact? What do you think, Wes Anderson? How does this one stack up for you? This is one of my upper ones. I will always probably prefer Moonrise Kingdom because it was one of the first ones I saw, and that kind of put me on. My favorite Wes Anderson is Rushmore, for sure, because it's like coming of age. And I loved Grand Budapest Hotel. Those are my favorites. You can let me know too. What do you think? What's your favorite Wes Anderson? Let's hear it. I'm definitely going to see. I saw French Dispatch. I probably need to catch it again. And he's got another one coming out soon called Asteroid City. Alrighty, so yeah, comment below. I want to hear from you. Patreon information, description box below. Other ways to support me below. If you made it this far, maybe give me a like and a subscribe and or a comment. If you've done those two things, it really supports the channel. And on that note, I am going to go eat.